down, and Mez will have scouted that.
So here we go. We got Zealot leg speed with Templars. That's going to be very devastating to Cott here. He is trying to take that fourth at the top left. It has been scouted by Nez.
He's also pushing up towards the back. However, Mez will probably scout this with the photon cannon. If he's looking, he's not. However, the rocks are down, and the units haven't come up. They're at the third expansion. Very, very big miss micro by Mez. However, he has enough gateways to get a very good backup army coming in at the moment. These Hydras are going to town on these Zealots and Stalkers, and no Psystorm. Not enough energy for the Psystorms. So
the amulet is about 20 seconds away. That's really frustrating, but he has to have all his units coming back now. Here they come.
He's going to have to push back in a minute. There's just too much to defend against. This is going to be very, very hard. He's going to lose a lot of Hydras if he does not push back very soon. A lot of High Templars and Zealots coming in now. A lot of Phoenixes for lifting off these Hydras, just making the army harder and harder to deal with. In the meantime, however, he's macroing up. He's getting his fourth expansion. He should be focusing these Zealots, and he is. I'm waiting to see a Psystorm. Psystorms are down, taking heavy, heavy damage on these Hydras. More Hydras coming in, only a few, but not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, there are still a lot of lifts coming in for the Phoenixes. They do kill Hydras very quickly because they are still light, but they take a lot of damage in the meantime. More units being dropped in here. The amulet is done.
Very, very good eye by the Zerg player. He is denying this third expansion with a Ling run by. More and more Lings coming out. He's going full Ling. He knows that Hydralisks are not very effective against High Templars. So now just a very, very good push. He should be pushing back now. He does not want to lose too much. There's a lot of Zerglings, but heavy losses may be occurred.
Oh, the Zealots are running past the Lings. They should be attacking. What's going on here?
Oh, no.
They do have +1, so they take out quite a few.
And Cott now knows that those Phoenixes are useless against those Zerglings. Very, very useless. He's going to push back and hope to defend. Let's see what he's got on the army tab. So, just a huge, huge army by the Zerg player is building up. He is taking his fourth, so he's in a very good spot. Losses are equal, and we are seeing Archon on an Archon on the field. Just, hinge benefit. But however, we are seeing 22 Hydras on the field, so he is continuing to build these Hydras, and about 26 Zerglings. So very interesting. Not quite a queen at this fourth expansion yet. However, we have 3 Zealots coming down the front. It is going to be very, very interesting to see whether Cott will just sacrifice it or come and defend it. I would hope he would defend it. Hydras are coming in from the back, so it's going to be good. Good Zerglings surround. However, there are just too many Zealots. They are pushing back for more backup. Kottbullar should just push back until the Hydras get there. They're slow of creep. However, he is moving to this third expansion or straight to the main. It is very, very, very tight here at the moment.
Yeah. Can you do me a favour and pause your replay for about 3 seconds? I think I'm slightly behind you at the moment. But anyway, we do have a lot of High Templars, and we do have that Ultra's Cavern. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you before. That Ultra's Cavern did go down a little bit ago, and it's about to pop up. We are on Hive Tech already for Kottbullar. He doesn't have the resources for maybe 2 or 3 Ultras max. So hopefully we see them coming up. We've got 36 Lings on the way. We have Adrenal Gland. We have Zerg Carapace level 2 as well. So if we have a quick look at the upgrades here,
it's a very uncommon upgrade. It's a very uncommon upgrade to see Adrenal Glands, and it is, pretty good. And we're seeing 4 Ultralists along the way. So am I on par with you at the moment for replay?
Yep, we are excellent. Pretty much right on the time. But it really looks like that Cott is really abusing the movement speed of Mez's army here, attacking him from both positions. Even though those Hydras are off creep, the creep is on like half the map. I think Mez is going a little bit too Zealot heavy here, personally. But it's still going to do a lot of damage.
While I tend to agree with you, I think it did very well for the first push because he saw that there was a lot of Zerglings. Like, he saw that there was so many Zerglings, so he knew to go there. However, the Hydras are going to go down for Cott. There's going to be a huge army. Oh my god, look how many High Templars. There's about 8 High Templars there, all of them with Psystorm ready with bar 1. So we will be seeing lots and lots of Psystorms.
Yeah. It's probably a good thing at the moment. 7 Ultras on the way. They're going to chew through those Zealots pretty damn quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Because
definitely.
Those High Templars can't really do much against them at all. And really, Mez doesn't have anything at the moment. He needs to start pumping out some either Void Rays, which are like a kind of counter. But here we go. Lots of Lings in the Storms. Wow, he's just destroyed them.
Building. That is the only defense against these Ultras. These Ultras are going to get smacked down with all of these units building now, and the Zealots surround. The Ultras died, but they did quite significant damage. We've got 2 more Ultras and some more Zerglings. He really needs to wait until he gets some more Ultras before he engages his army. I suggest sacrificing this third expansion, biting the bullet, and then building some more Ultras and waiting.
He needs to focus down these Archons, because they are the ones doing a lot of damage here.
Man. Yeah, they're doing tons of damage. Good transfuses, but not enough energy. So one of the Archons going down, but not enough in the end.
We still do have...
Ultras just lives. He may live through this poor fight here. Very, very good. He's only got 4 kills, the poor little thing, but we have a 4th expansion being taken by the Zerg player. However, the Protoss player has lots of cannons and lots of defense at his 3rd expansion. This is going to be very hard for the Zerg player to try and harass him with this, because once his 3rd expansion's up, you better hope to God you have your 4th up and running, because it's going to be very hard for him to deal with it.
Yeah, both players are mined out at their main. Mez almost mined out at his natural here. Same for Kott, but Kott does have this goal, is almost mined out as well, and he's got a 4th over here being built, because it was taken out earlier by Mez. Mez really needs to take an expansion.
Two Void Rays along the way, one at 75%, one at 60%, so we are going to be seeing some Void Ray harassment as well. So long as he flanks and doesn't engage full on with the Void Rays, he can do quite a tolling amount of damage. We're seeing lots of drones being transferred. But here's this push coming out. This is a very potent force.
What are the drones doing there? Oh my god, that's going to be devastating. Wow, they got past somehow.
Probes. No Psystorm on the probes, unfortunately, by Mez. That would have been a really good deal breaker. He would have taken out so many drones. 2 Zealots popping into this 4th expansion. He will almost deny this. It's a good Phoenix position scouting that, and the drones are stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, the fleet beacon was out, and he's getting a carrier now, so that's going to be really annoying for Kott to deal with. He's getting gravitation pulled at the same time. But really, Kott kind of on the back foot at the moment, because Mez still does have 2 bases. He has that gold up and running. If Mez can secure a 4th base, he should be very well ahead.
He's securing a very risky 5th base. I would really be very worried about how he would defend this 5th base, but then again, when you have this little expansions to take, it's the only option, really, besides just dropping onto an island, which is also really, really risky, especially with Void Rays on the field, which I will remind you, Kott did see. So carriers are on the way. Is that 3 carriers or 2?
No, we haven't missed it, real. I did notice, I did say up before that he's killed the expansion twice up here now. But here we go, we're going to have a force here. These Void Rays are going to drop pretty quickly, but this Storms, I don't think Kott has anywhere near the amount of units he needs to deal with this. I think the Stalkers by Mez was a bit of a mistake. Oh, the Ultra is bugging out! I don't know what's going on there.
Yes,
I think he got a bit
caught. The Ultra is blocking out a bit. They're doing pretty good damage, the Ultralisks, but there's just not enough backup from them. They need something more behind them to just really do the damage. These Hydrals are attacking the gateways. I really disagree with that. You really want to cripple the army first, especially in this case, because that's the problem. It's the army size, not the production facilities, because Mez can just chuck down lots and lots more production facilities. However, Mez does want to think about expanding again or ending this, because he is starting to get mined out in his Golders as well. Carriers have arrived and are doing huge, terrible, terrible damage to this Hydra army.
Yeah, I think this is going to spell a lot of trouble here for Kott, because he does have Storm and Carriers really, and his only real main base is right here. Wow, he is so oversaturated here at this base. It's not funny. But I'm pretty sure it's only viable one, because like we were saying before, that 12 o'clock expansion was taken out twice. This is about to be taken out as well. He really needs to focus on these carriers if they come close with all these Hydras.
And it is anyone's game at the moment. Mez lost a lot of units, surprising there. However, his 2 carriers are still alive, so they should be doing quite a lot of damage. Hydras are going to have to focus these carriers very, very well, and have to spread well against this sort of thing. And Archon is on the field. It's going to be very hard. Psystorm going down and killing about 5 or 6 Hydras. Huge damage. Huge damage. So the Zerg player is definitely on the back foot here. He really needs another expansion. He's fighting for his life. The Protoss player is living a lot better. However, a good Psystorm going down and lots of carrier damage. This combo is very, very effective against Hydras. It's just basically just destroying half the army per time, just from like a Psystorm and just some auto attack.
If you can get one Storm off in the middle of that natural base, it'll be game over.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Once all of those drones are just...
Oh, he's focusing the Templar. Wow, nice job by Mez turning that into an Archon. But Mez is about to mine out up at his gold here. That's going to be very frustrating for him, because he does not have another base on the way. He isn't floating that many minerals either.
Oh, we're seeing 7 Corruptors on the field. There has been a Spire up top, just been building for a while, and a second Spire. He has 2 Spires. It seems like he didn't know that he had that many Spires anyway. A little bit of a blunder, but that's not going to make much of a difference, especially in this sort of game at the end.
It could be for double upgrades.
Network going down, and we are seeing more Ultralists and more carriers on the way for Mez. too many Ultralisks in my opinion, especially with this many carriers. You just want to go full Hydra, and maybe a few Lings just to take it out. However, we are seeing these Corruptors popping out now. They will be able to do substantial amounts of damage once they get in a good clump against these carriers.
Yeah, you'll probably only need 8 or 9 Corruptors to deal with this amount of carriers. They all do have 8 interceptors, but really, I'd like to see Mez just... Where's his Robo Bay? He does not have a Robo Bay. I'd like to see him make a Robo Bay.
It would be very, very good. I think the game would have been sealed if you didn't go for carriers and if you went for Colossi straight up. That would have been very effective. However, we're seeing 7 Colossi coming here to attack these carriers. I would like to see Corruption, but it seems like we are not. He is not using the ability, which is very useful, believe it or not. Here it is now. Corruption going down on a few carriers. Too little, too late. It looks like Mez has lost quite a substantial amount of his army. He does not have much left but a lot of Lings, which the carriers will absolutely eat that up. Ultralisk going to town on a few gateways, but nothing too big. Psystorm going down on Zerglings. Surprisingly effective, taking out about half of them. More carriers along the way, and an expansion up to the 4th for the Zerg. For the Protoss player, where the Zerg player was trying to expand you before.
And the expansion goes down for Cott down the bottom. This could be game over. He does have enough for one more expansion, but really... I don't see one anywhere he can get to. He does have a Nidus Worm, so hopefully he puts a Nidus up the top here. But something I really don't understand is they've both been shutting down each other's expansions, like this 12 o'clock and the one down there. But neither one of them has scouted an island.
The Protoss player was scanning the island expansions earlier. This could be why we have a Nidus network here in the first place, is because he does want to expand to... Probably the bottom one would be the safest one at this stage in the game, I would think. But... yeah, the Protoss player was scouting them before with these Phoenixes, but for Zerg, it's really hard to give up the sort of defense. Like, you know how you've got like 3 expansions, you can defend them by with creep expansion and all of that? You really can't do that with an island expansion. Tapping out GG, he does not have enough minerals, he did not have enough production. It was a very, very, very good game.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I would have liked to see the island expansions just because they were getting shut down so easily, but yeah.
Oh yeah,